Less than 2 weeks to Election Day. Both candidates are busy. They went before the TV cameras today.
One announced an endorsement. The other went on the offensive over campaign commercials. News Channel 5's Chris Cannon is in the newsroom. And Chris, David Fox is going after the vote of racing fans.
Well, Vicki, a few weeks ago, the folks behind the Nashville Speedway endorsed David Fox. Today, he picked up the support of one of the heaviest hitters in the Nashville racing community. All of this as Megan Barry, his opponent, goes after his radio campaign ads.
Mayoral campaigns have a lot of moving parts, and in Nashville, they even have race cars.
Legendary driver Darrell Waltrip has kindly come out to endorse the campaign.
Darrell Waltrip, who lives in Williamson County, is getting behind Fox because the candidate says he will make revitalizing the Nashville Fairgrounds and Speedway a priority if elected.
It's a vital part of our community. It's a part of our history. And so I was really excited and enthused when David said that we don't want to remove it, we don't want to replace it, we want to repair it.
Fox says he'll meet with community members to come up with a plan that everyone can live with, but the candidate stopped short of saying it would be a top priority in his budget if elected.
In life, you don't say, well, here's a dollar amount of money and let's go figure out how to spend it. You say, let's figure out our plan, and then we'll figure out what's the dollar cost on it and what's the funding sources.
While Fox was talking racing, his opponent Megan Barry took aim on his radio ads.
David is trying to inject our families into this election.
They're opposing the National Day of Prayer, opposing prayer before high school football games.
That's part of a radio ad running on urban format stations that targets Barry and her husband Bruce, who is a political writer. Barry doesn't mince words about the ad.
But I didn't think that I would be running against someone who would go so low as to attack my family in order to win.
David Fox and his campaign managers stand behind the ad.
And if you look at the substance of the ad, it's all 100% accurate. You know, as I recall, there was a lot of sound and fury at Ms. Barry's press conference, but she didn't go through and really refute the individual aspects of the ad.
And this afternoon, Barry said she is the one running for mayor, not her husband, and it's her record voters should look at, not his. Now, Howard Gentry, her former opponent, apparently agrees. He made an impromptu visit to that news conference today. He was not asked to be there, but he felt he needed to be there, and he threw his support behind Megan Barry's mayoral campaign. In the newsroom, Chris Cannon, News Channel 5 HD.